Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here of course, and welcome to the very dry green swamp. Out here camping with Campfire Steve. Should be a good time, hope you enjoy. I'm stoked. About a month ago Campfire Steve reserved a camping site in the green swamp, and I told him this time of year I'm really busy with work and it's a rough time to have some free time, but I busted my hump this week and I got caught up, at least for now. So I have the opportunity to go out to the green swamp, and it's still the dry season. This is a really bad dry season. It's really almost a drought, to be honest with you. We haven't had rain in a long time, and there's been a couple of wildfires and things like that. So it'll definitely be dry conditions in the swamp for sure. But the weather is in the 90s, and I'll just sleep on a blanket, on top of a blanket in the tent, and that's all I need. And the cold's gone. I like that because I do like my heat. So looking forward to it, and a lot less stuff to bring. I don't have to bring saws and worry about prepping a campsite for a fire because there's a fire ban. So it's kind of liberating in a lot of ways. Just have a couple of lanterns and that's it, and that's all right with me. When I go to the green swamp, I drive past, and I've been actually in the Florida National Cemetery. It's kind of special today. It's a beautiful cemetery, and it's Memorial Day weekend, and cemetery for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to protect our country and our liberties, and I salute them. Almost to camp. Campfire Steve is probably not going to be there. So I can set up and just do my own thing, because he invited some friends out here for a day hike that are interested in skunk ape and things like that. So he's showing them around the green swamp, and I'll probably set up camp and then go out hiking for one of the backcountry sites that I had reserved but I never went to, and see if I can find it, see what it's like, and enjoy a little bit of hiking and quiet time, and then head back to camp. Well, let's do a walkabout. It's warm, but I like the warm. And here's the legendary skunk ape crossing sign. Pretty funny. This should take me to one of the trails. I think the Florida Trail. Walk on that for a bit, explore, and head back to camp. And when I get back, Campfire Steve will probably be back there as well. So we're walking separate paths today for right now, but we'll meet up for the campsite later on. This is an interesting find. It's an old part of a railroad rail. I believe this forest road was once a railroad line, and that's probably a leftover when they decommissioned the railroad line. This used to be a big lumber community back about 80 or 90 years ago. It's always cool to find a little piece of history while you're out hiking. Dang, I should have kept my sunglasses on. When you walk these white forest roads, lime rock roads, the sunlight really just reflects right back in your eyes a lot. Really looking forward to getting on the trail and walking on the pine needles and being a little bit more shade. Just a sea of saw palmettos as far as the eye can see. This creek is more or less all dried up. No water at all. But like I said, it is a very dry season. But with June's rains, hopefully it will all come back. I've been seeing these orange hunter tags here, but I don't think it's hunters. They have a long distance run they do once a year, I think, through this part of the swamp. It's like a 20K or something like that. So I think that's what those flags are. I've seen like little signs with directions and stuff too, which is kind of cool. I need to get back into running. I'd like to run it one time. Oh, look at that, a swallow-tailed kite. They're such beautiful birds. Look at that. Oh, man. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here's some more hidden history in the area. An old railroad tie from when the railroads went through here for the lumber companies. Now I'm heading into one of the swamps, and you can see all the cypress trees. And normally, like I said, this would be all filled up with water. You can see the cypress knees here, and it's really dry out here. Another dry swamp. But look at all these beautiful flowers. Very nice. There's a whole bunch of them. I was seeing if there was any pitcher plants or anything like that, but I don't see any. But beautiful out here. The first humans came from places like this. The woods, the forests, not cities. And as time went on, humans got disconnected from nature. And that's sad. We need to rediscover our natural roots, which are here in the woods. close to sunset. Campfire Steve's setting up the trail camera. See if we see anything weird out here in the green swamp tonight. It's beautiful out. It's a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. It's always nice to be out here in all the crazy weirdness of the green swamp. I can't wait for the night hike, because that's when the weirdness gets really crazy. I found some nice flints out hiking. Always good to have some flints for flint and steel. Can't use them tonight because of the fire ban, but it's always good to collect flints when you can. And it's rare to find this type of stuff in Florida too, because there's not a lot of rock activity in Florida other than limestone, which is really soft. Well, things have been active very early tonight, huh?
Yeah, we got something that just ran through here.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was like trotting.
It had the speed of a dog.
So coyote probably.
Or dog man.
Dog man. Night hike in the green swamp. Seeing what strange activity happens. Tonight there's a new moon, so it's pitch black out here. If we took off all these lanterns, it'd be dark, really dark. So we'll see what we find, whether it's in the skies or on the land. It's all kinds of weirdness. Look at that big old spider. Swamp spider. Get your camera out, Steve. What was that?
Something in the wood.
I hear it. It's like a 1980s disco. Look at all that bioluminescence. This is a click beetle. Look at him. That is so cool.
I gotta turn him around. There we go.
Oh! There we go.
You ran into your stuff.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
That is cool. Cool things you find out here. Well, another great camping trip comes to an end, and there's a 50K race going through the forest. There's one of the stations to help the runners. Pretty cool. I need to run that one these days. Heading home. It was another great night out in the green swamp. Truly some good medicine.